array. Then what is loops? In loop we have see that for loop, while loop, do while loop, then string class, exception handlings. Now today we are learning about packages and access specifiers. Access specifiers, it is also called as the access modifiers. So let's see, we will start now. So first of all, what is package? Package, it is a folder, or we can say that it is a container, okay, where the classes and interfaces are stored. And with the help of these packages, if the class is having the same name, okay, so if we have the two classes and that two classes having the same name, at that time it will get the confusions, okay, so there will be the ambiguity will be caused. So for that, to preventing from that, we will use the packages. If we use the packages, it will reduce, okay. So in the packages there are the two types of packages: built-in packages, that is predefined packages, and user-defined packages. User-defined packages means own packages, we can say that. So built-in packages like java.io package, java.lang package, java.util package, so these are the predefined packages. A user-defined packages means what? We are creating, we are giving the name for the packages. For example, I want to give the package name as a 4-dimension infotech. So the package name is 4-dimension infotech. So where we use the java.util package, java.lang package, java.io package. Java.io package for the file handling, for read and write the file. Then java.lang package for the performing the mathematical operations. Java.util packages having all packages. So Java. We are using the scanner class. At that time we have to use the import java.util.scanner class. So these are the packages, are the built-in packages. Predefined packages, we know that is the own packages we have created. So let's see practically how to create the packages, how to store the classes and interfaces into the package, how to call the package. Okay, if we are using the scanner class, at that time how we import the package for the scanner. So we can write that import.java.util.scanner package. Scanner class is used for the taking the input from the user. So these are the some packages. Let's see it practically. Next point is access specifiers. It is also called as the access modifiers. So in access specifier, there are the four types of access specifiers: public, private, protected, and default. So for the better understandings, I have given here like that. Okay. So public means accessible anywhere, means from any class, any package, subclass, any subpackage. Okay. So it is accessible. At that time, we will use the public specifier. Then private, accessible only within the same class. Protected, accessible within the package and subclass. Default, accessible by the same package. So these are the specifiers. Okay, then interfaces having the declaration and implementation. First of all, what is interface? Interface, it is similar like a class, or we can say it is a blueprint of a class. Interface, it provides the communication between users and developers. Interface having the three types, right? Normal interface, functional interface, and marker interface. Normal interface means what? Normal interface having the multiple abstract method, okay, which is accessible for the for using our code. Then functional interface, it is also called as a SAM for the single abstract method. Then single abstract method means it contains functional interface having it contains only the one abstract method. Marker interface means having there is the no body. Though no body means what? There will be the no abstract method will be present in the marker interface. Okay, so here let's see. Here is the declaration is given. Interface, okay, interface animal void sound method is given. So this is the declaration for the interface, and this is the implementation for the interface. So let's see in the declaration and implementations. Okay, so interface like that we have written, and for the implementations we create class dog implements the animal interface calling the sound method. If we call the sound method, we will get the output as a bar. So let's see it practically. What will the output for this? Next one is abstract methods. We know that in abstraction we use the abstract classes. Okay, so abstract classes having the two methods, abstract method and concrete method. So let's see. Okay, here is the code is given that for these abstract classes, multiple inheritance, we know that multiple inheritance cannot be used in Java directly because it creates the confusion, so we can say that it creates the ambiguity for that. So with the help of interface we can access the multiple inheritance in Java. So let's see. Okay, Java does not support the multiple inheritance, we all know that. Okay, with the help of classes, but with the help of interface we can access the multiple inheritance. Here is the given difference between the interface and abstract method. Okay, so main difference is that interface can used for accessing the multiple inheritance. Okay, first is difference is that. Then second one is that interface allows only the abstract method, but abstract class having both the methods like abstract method and concrete method. So these are the differences between the abstract class and interface. So this is all about the today's sessions. In the next upcoming video we will see that collection part, which is the important topic from the Java. Okay, so keep coding, keep learning. We will meet in the next